we believe in societies with markets, but not societies overruled by markets, and that's the difference. And I think one of the most important problems in the present time is that markets are controlling everything. We believe in societies with market, but society must govern the market.
When you look at the Chinese experience of development, what do you think? Are you admiring of it and how they have changed? Deng Xiaoping changed China?
I think that every country must look for the best solution for their problems. And China had huge problems. You can remember the hungry people in China.
More people have been taken out of poverty in China because of the large numbers of people than at any time in the history of the civilization.
We are doing exactly the same. Who is saying the opposite?
I'm not, I'm asking.
Okay,
yeah.
But market is a very good servant, but a terrible master. So society must control this market.
You think that in the United States that the market is the master?
Yes, I think this is
This
is the problem, the base, the problem. Market controlling society, capital controlling human beings. And why United States has been so successful? Because the system allowed, in order to generate technological advances, scientific advances, and that improved the life of everybody.
Yeah.
But you have a problem of who has the control of the society, who has the power, who is in charge, with all due respect.
Well, with all due respect, I differ on that. But why do you think, and this is a conversation to understand you.
You know that 1% of American people controls more than 1/3 of the national wealth?
Yes, I understand that.
And 10% of the wealthiest people controls 75% of the national wealth.
I do understand that. But let me just ask this. Why do so many people want to come to the United States? What is it about American values and the American experience that you so disagree with? Because they want to come here to work, to have the freedom to do the kinds of things they want, to get an education they want. There's a reason for that. And you seem to be saying that this is a bad society because the market controls everything and capitalism is bad. Yet people around the world want to come here.
Sorry,
and they don't look at this country as a bad place.
Sorry, because I gave you a wrong impression. I didn't make myself clear. I admire a lot the United States. It's a wonderful country, but you have a problem. Okay.
And the problem we have?
That everything is in function of big capital, in function of the market. You didn't feel this problem before because of the technological advances. With the crisis, when you have a scarcity of resources, you start feeling this problem. I see. Well, middle-class families haven't recovered the level of income before crisis, but bankers, etc., have records profits. This is a problem.
Well, clearly that's a fact. I mean, clearly that the financial sector has regained, after being in a very bad place in 2008, has regained its profitability.
I respect a lot every country.
And clearly
I admire a lot the United States. I criticize a little bit the foreign policy and the double standard sometimes in foreign relations.
Are you optimistic about the relationship with the United States?
I am.
Or don't care?
I am naturally optimistic, always. Yes. And I would like to improve the relation with any country in the world, especially United States, that has been a very close country to Ecuador. So it will be great if we can improve our relationship.
How long will you be president?
Usually until 2017.
Till 2000. The new Constitution was better than the old Constitution because it accomplished what?
A lot of things. The former Constitution was a neoliberal Constitution, given to power groups, economic groups, financial groups, a lot of advantages. So the new Constitution guarantees a lot of rights for our people.
You know, there are many people today who argue that Canada, the United States, and Latin America ought to have, better trade, better economic relationships, new development, that could make this a remarkably productive time for everything in this hemisphere. What, you disagree with that?
Yes, because
Canada, the United States,
I know.
You disagree with that because what?
I know the history of development. You know who created the modern protectionism? Alexander Hamilton in the States, Always the United States traditionally opposed free market because it didn't have enough technological progress, etc. Once it got all this and it is the most efficient economy in the world, well, now it preaches a free market. But if that were true, well, now Mexico will be a developed country. Almost 20 years of free market with the United States and with Canada. That is not true at all.
Why do most people look at Mexico and think it is has now the best and most effective economy in all of Latin America?
Mexico? Well,
who has a better economy than Mexico in Latin America?
Ecuador.
Well, really?
According to the Economic Commission for Latin America of the United Nations, where Ecuador is the leader in reducing inequality in the region, one of the 3 countries reducing poverty, etc.
Yeah. Okay,
we are called the Ecuadorian miracle.
So if I would say to you, or would you say to me, if you want to see the future of what government can do, come to Ecuador?
Well, no, we have done a lot of mistakes, but at least our people know very well that they have the power, that we are acting in order to serve them, that now Ecuador is a sovereign country, and well, our state is a popular state. In order to serve, I insist, majority of people.
Is there part of you that wants to say, now that you came from academia, were finance minister and then elected, have changed the Constitution, that part of what Rafael Correa wants to say is that we will create a model for the world in terms of what a government can do? Is that part of your aspirations?
Of course, we think that we can contribute
this is a laboratory
to have a better
for the future.
world, I think the world order is not just unjust, unfair, it's immoral. Double standards everywhere, etc. Always everything in function of the stronger, not in function of justice. So if we can contribute from a little country like Ecuador to have a better world, that will be wonderful.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks, Charlie. It's been a pleasure to meet you,
to
know you.